Hey everyone, I'm Nate, a technical writer at Moov, and in this video I'll be showcasing some of the in-browser demos that we currently have available for many of our open source fintech projects. These demos are constantly being updated, so please let us know what features you'd like to see in them. These utilities are built with WebAssembly, and all file processing is done client-side, so you don't need to worry about any personal, identifiable information being saved or shared. These tools are an easy way to validate and convert certain files without needing to fully configure or set up the APIs and libraries that our projects offer. So we currently have 3 browser tools for ACH, Wire, and Watchman, and we have some more on the way. Let's start by taking a look at the ACH utility on screen right now. It's located at oss.moov.io/ach, and it offers a few different functions. The first one is converting a plaintext ACH file to Json. So I have a bunch of files saved that we can use. Here's our valid plaintext one. So if we just paste it into the left panel and click on JSON, it's going to convert it. Similarly, we can convert from JSON to plaintext. So let's try that out. Click on Nacha, and that's the plaintext version on the right side. Lastly, you can supply either JSON or plaintext and then convert it to our human readable format. This is similar to the ACH command line tool that we have, and that's basically working behind the scenes to display this very neat human readable version of the ACH file. This process also automatically performs validation, so if we grab an invalid file and try that out, it's going to give us a parsing error. So let's convert it to JSON. And using this, you can figure out what the exact issue is with your file. So now let's switch over to the Wire demo. All we need to do is change ACH to Wire in the URL. And this one is a little bit more stripped down. It only converts plaintext Fedwire messages to JSON at the moment. So let's try it out. I have a valid one right here, Fedwire message bank transfer. So if we just copy the contents in and click on parse, this right side has our JSON version. I also have an invalid version, so just like with the other tool, this one also performs validation. Lastly, we have our Watchman demo, and this one is not a file converter. So this one allows you to search OFAC sanction lists for people and companies that are forbidden to transact with in the US. We have a whole guide on what Watchman is and how to use the full project, so I'm not going to go into too much detail here, but essentially you provide a few search parameters and it'll return a list of matching candidates. Let's try a search for Midco Finance under name, and it's going to have one result with a perfect match and then a bunch of other ones that are closely related, but as you can see, they're not exactly Midco Finance. You don't have to provide values for every search parameter, but the results will be based on what you do provide. So for example, if you don't provide an address, it's not going to search for any matching addresses. You can also do things like restrict search results by a certain type. So these are the types that we support. So if we change this to vessel and redo the search, now it's only going to show us vessels. And as you can see, none of them really match. So that's what I've got for browser demos at the moment. These are all open source, so we do encourage you to contribute and raise feature ideas if possible in our Slack community or in the projects themselves. Links to all these projects will be in the video description below, as well as a link to our Slack. Thanks for checking out this video, and we'll see you next time.